Okay, we're now on entry number 7 called The Creator. Ha 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 ha.
Hello son and welcome back to the map.
This reminds me of something from Cromulent-ville. I think it was like Map Machine Broke or something like that. But it was kind of like this. I'm hoping again, like with that one we played earlier on today, it was kind of, it started off as a funny one and turned into actually quite a good one. I'm hoping
Hey, I'm breaking us out of here.
the same thing happens.
Still got Matt 71490 to worry about though, so we need to run, son.
Can't even hear what he's saying. Because remember we had that jump scare from Halloweenville. But it wasn't really a jump scare, it was just like the thing appeared on screen and it was meh.
Ah, brilliant. You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do, but at least you can't touch us back here.
Warning. Escape attempt is underway. Turning off. Development.
That's the end of that. You will need to go in there to get some wet got that. However, it is watch out, since there are other agencies inside as well.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, nice! That's a nice reference. In fact, that's probably one of the smartest references I've ever seen. That has to be, come on. You're actually referencing another entry within your map of the same contest. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. Sadly, I still don't have any idea what's going on. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a joke, kind of a joke map. I wouldn't use, I don't think that's a good excuse. I guess we have to follow this guy. Jump scare man. Okay, let's go in then.
It's too scary. However, I hear there are some useful items in there if you
Oh look.
might get
Ooh. Oh, we actually died. Right. Alright, so it leads up there. Okay. I'm guessing there's no secret entrance in there. Okay, so we'll guess we'll move around and push the button. And we can see it's dire. So, question is though, what was round here? Another reference to the, that map that we played earlier. I don't know what that loud annoying sound is, but by gum is it annoying. Yeah, I'm going to give up on this one. Oh. I do hear manhacks, but they only came after like countless number of times shooting at the screen. Yeah, I had no idea what to do. I shot him, he exploded, and that was it. But we'll move on. I mean, it was a funny. It got a laugh, one laugh out of me. But now we're going to be playing Cat and Mouse, which I believe is a bonus entry. Okay, here we go. Cat and Mouse. Okay. Don't know if we can get through that way in that case. Or it's probably just a glitch, to be honest. Probably just a glitch. There we go. Right. So we can move through. We can only move through that one. Ah, I see. We can only move through it when it's blue. And when it's not, they can move through it. That guy, he is an angry guy. Okay. Ooh, it's quite stressful, this one. Just a bit. So, I guess... when we're in here, it doesn't really matter that much. So is this level 2? Or is this just, you know... Oh, now that's clever. It does it when we're at our most vulnerable. Now, the thing is, we should technically be able to see... So that's where we came from, right? Is it? Or was it? Did we come from over there? Yeah, we came from over there, and we are heading over... presumably over there. So I guess we will save it. And run. Okay, that's not the right route to take. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Wait a minute, this is where we were, right? I'm sure it was, maybe not. Okay, doesn't work. You see, I want to get back up, but I fear I've trapped myself in. I guess the trick is not to stay in here for a very long time. This looks like it's just a random area. That was nerve-wracking, to say the least. Ah, right. Go, 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 go! What's going on? Don't know, it just seems to be a bit glitchy with the props. And it's going to change as soon as we move through it. I'm getting to grips with the mechanic. You know, it moves through one, you move through one, and you can't let there only be one between you. You know, so if I move through this one, that lets him through this one. So he's got to move through another one. It's confusing, but, you know, quite intuitive. Darn it, I left, you know, one, you know, not there. You know, I left one still to be hit, basically, so I've got to make sure he makes it all the way down here. So if I move out here, he'll be able to get in. Like that. You know, and then I won't be able to get out, basically. So if we were to leave it like that. So that'll be one. That'll be two. This one's not the easiest one to solve. Right, come on. Oh wait, it's my shot, isn't it? Actually, I probably shouldn't have saved it there. Oh, phew, that was nerve-wracking stuff, this. Okay. Surprise! That wasn't bad. That was, I mean, it was a simple mechanic, but actually, if it was, that was kind of included in a full mod, and the mechanic was taught really quickly. If there's something that was included, I mean, obviously it drew a lot from the Antlion Guardian. It was similar to that kind of, you've got to hide in a small space and then move out, and then the thing comes to get you. Obviously, it was much different because it was taking down the shield, and then it was your shot, and then it was the hunter's, not the hunter, what was it? The fast zombies turn, and then it was your shot. So it was a lot different than that, but it was kind of the same concept. But if something like that could be included, then it'd be so much more fun. So that was quite enjoyable, cat and mouse. Entry number 9, the last bonus entry and the last entry of BossVille, is called A Day in the Crab Lab. Okay, this is a day in the crab lab.
Well, you don't need me to tell you there's no going back, Teft. You're the only surviving rebel-elect to make it into the experimentation sector of the facility. Remember the objective. Something in there is big, alive, and dangerous. The Combine have been experimenting on it. We need to neutralize the threat, then get the hell out of there. Over and out.
Alright. Right, so we're in some kind of laboratory that's been overrun. This guy's just going to come in and basically do our job for us, and I can see there's exploding barrels, a lot more than, average, making me think that we're going to need them at some point. Possibly. Okay, so there's a door down there. Question is, is there any way, because obviously that red light, I believe it's trying to draw our attention. Okay. So now we've just electrified the water. I guess anything we drop in now will explode. Let me just test that. Okay, so that's just... so it did work. And we can turn it off. So that's why the barrels, I guess, were placed in the water. To, so as soon as you pulled the lever, I mean, you didn't know what that lever did when you're pulling it, but as soon as you did, obviously the barrels exploded. And, the fact that when I came into the room, you kind of immediately notice that there are a lot of exploding barrels. You kind of put the two and two together. Okay. So immediately there's just like a soldier right here. Again, if they could just like sit behind here, it would be no, didn't throw that far enough. It'd be quite more, it'd be more fun basically. Oh, I actually got him. That was a stroke of luck and a half. Okay, so we've got some set sequence here. And it's kind of, I guess it's building up a, tension. It's like, what's behind the door? Oh my goodness.
Hey, don't shoot! I'm friendly! I'm friendly! I'm a friendly crab here! Don't worry about it. I can tell you're not with the Combine. I know by the way you dress. You may be wondering if I can talk. They experimented on me. They feed me sardines. I'm sick of this shit. I tell you what, I'm not the main bad guy, but I know where he's at. He's another room over. How about I let you out, and we can go, fuck his day up. How about that? We escape into the sunshine. Let me let you out. We'll get some lemonade. It'll be great. Woo! It's good to be free. Now, the one you're after. You think they've done experiments on me?
Okay,
It
so you
is
can't
not
shoot
like
him.
what they've done on him. I don't like him. He gives me a bad vibe. I'm gonna crawl through this vent over here. You climb up onto the platform above, and we'll be pretty close to his room.
Okay, so if you asked me what was the thing I least expected to happen, that would be it. Okay, let's get these boxes piled up. Good old piling.
Alright, about time. About time you made it. Alright, so listen. The one responsible for all this, he's in the one you're after. The way to take him out is I'm gonna have to hack into his inner shields. Stay in the control area. Watch my back.
Okay, I didn't save it, but I think it did save at that point. That's why it went all weird. So we've kind of got to watch this guy's back.
Alright. Oh. Dun dun dun. Okay, this is gonna take me a minute longer than I thought. I'm gonna begin the process of hacking into his inner shields. Grab some weapons, because he's gonna send his minions out. And you're gonna have to pop some heads off. Watch my back.
Alright, so I guess this is where the boss battle is.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Watch out for his power attack.
I thought I would have to do something there. Alright, and we can see it's in clear view that he's progressing, basically. So we can see kind of the different stages of it.
Through into his second layer. Keep an eye out. More of his minions are coming.
Okay, that took longer than it should have. I'm not a big fan of, you know, these guys coming out of here. It just feels like a very silly place to have them run out of. It's like right next to you. Like over there is fine. Absolutely. But here it just feels off the main point, you know, field of view. Which is, it's just weird, that's all. Okay, so we can see still working.
shoot him and end this. Ah, nice. You got
Oh.
some backup shields. The guy got some backup
Oh,
shields.
oh, okay.
There's only one way. You're gonna have to pull the lever. I'm gonna have to jump in and self-dead while the shield's flickering. It's the only way. Your friend.
They say you gotta make do with what you got.
Oh my goodness, he's dead.
Sometimes the mission works out unexpectedly because of an unexpected friend. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Friends.
Yeah.
New friends.
It's true that.
Dramatic monologues.
Yep.
I'm gonna give up the accent. And my new friends, I must say, it is a crab's life after all, isn't it? It's a crab's life.
Well, that was certainly one of the more creative entries. In fact, that was, like, brilliant. It was the part where you could see the Combine soldiers running into the room and the crab was about to come out, but you weren't sure what it was. It was, like, building up the tension. Like, that was a really good set piece, you know, because it had the element of surprise. It was like, well, what is it? What's behind it? I thought it was going to be like the Antlion Guardian or something like that. And then we're going to get completely wrecked and then you'd have to fight it. But instead it was like, well, I did not expect that at all. So, overall, it was a really, really interesting entry. And we've had a few really good entries and a few not as great entries, but hopefully I've given enough feedback to help. And, you know, if there's anything you don't understand, because I know sometimes when I'm concentrating I can be unclear. If you've got any questions, ask them down in the comments and I will try my very, very best to reply to any questions you might have. Thank you for watching.